Hey there, it's Olivia-Savannah here from Olivia's Catastrophe, and I'm here to announce that Gothtober 2020 is almost among us, and it is definitely going to be happening. I'm so excited. It's one of my favourite readathons that happen in the year. No surprise there because I'm a co-host, and it is a readathon that happens all through the month of October, October 1st to 31st, where we celebrate gothic, creepy, horror fiction. I'm a co-host along with Hannah of Ladette M and Tish from Little Wolf, and we are very much looking forward to bringing this readathon to you once again. And we can officially announce what the theme of this readathon for this year will be. We've done it slightly differently each time. And the theme this time will be Final Girl. And we're going to be a bit more experimental with the definition of final girl, because often people see it as the blonde, white chick who survives the film because she's the last one standing. But it's so much more than that. A final girl can be any type of girl or woman who manages to make it through lots of trials and challenges, and that's kind of the definition that we are going for here with Final Girl. And there is so much fun planned for you to join in with. But before I can tell you how you can determine what your prompts will be, because they'll be different depending on some choices that you make, I want to give you some information about the readathon. So you can join our Twitter, that will have a link to that down below, where you can get all of the updates, because there are going to be loads of things happening throughout the months. There'll be weekly reading sprints happening on each of our channels, on Hannah's, on Tish's, on mine. So make sure to subscribe to all of us so you can hop onto reading sprints whenever you want that extra boost of reading. We'll also be having lots of fun live shows that are happening over the weekends, where there'll be quizzes and crafts and games that you can join in with, and there'll definitely be some booktube guests coming along as well. If you are over on Instagram and want to join in with the fun and don't want to feel isolated, we also have an Instagram challenge that will be running throughout the month, so check out the description box down below. Again, we'll have more information on live show schedules and the graphic that you can grab for your Instagram. There's also some Instagram graphics for you to deal with your prompts, which again I'll get to in a little bit. Excitingly, this time we have some merch. So Becca will be doing some Gothtober themed candles once again, so I have a link to Becca's shop where you can grab those candles. They always smell divine and they are always on theme, so check those out. And we also have some very cool jumpers which say Final Girl on them and Gothtober themed. They are so stylish and so cool, all sizes, so check that out in the link down below. Those will be selling through Waypoint, which is Hannah's independent bookshop, which you should definitely check out to get a couple books from if you want to support an indie bookseller. So I think that's everything I need to tell you, and now we get to go on to the fun bit, which is how you make your prompts. And the way that you make your prompts is through playing the Gothtober game, and only when you play the game can you know what your prompts are, because depending on what you choose, your prompts will be different from anybody else's. So the link to the game is in the description box down below, and I'm going to play it here with you to determine what my prompts for the readathon will be. I'll have vlogs going up throughout the month of October and probably the first week of November as well, where I read according to these prompts. But just so that we can determine what I need to be reading, let's play the Gothtober game. So as I'm filming this ahead of time for you guys, you can see that I had 26 days left, and you click on the button that says play the game, and it will open something where you can press run game, and there we go, it's loading. Yes, so you've got to move your cursor as you're smearing blood around the screen. Welcome to Gothtober, exciting. And there's the start button. Oh, now you've got to follow the story. Oh my goodness, my head, I can't wait. Where am I? So I can choose between Summer Camp, Derelict Warehouse and Gothic Mansion. And each one of these is created by one of us Gothtober hosts. So needless to say, I'm going to be choosing Gothic Mansion. Come on, I love Rebecca. Anyway, Aglyonby Manor, right? A large Gothic house. I came with Aglyonby Manor. Where does the Aglyonby come from? Anyway, I came with my friends, my family or my partner. And I'm going to say that I came with my... I don't know if I should come with my friends or my family. I'm going to say I came with my friends. They're hosting a charity banquet. It's why I'm wearing formal wear. I'm here as a guest. Servant's uniform, I need money. or jeans, which is why I feel totally underdressed. And if you can't tell from the dress that I'm wearing, well, you can't see that it's a dress, I love wearing formal wear, so I'm gonna be here as a guest. Oh my goodness, what was that? Nothing, definitely something, I don't know anyway. Anytime I hear a sound, I always assume it's something, so I'm going with definitely something. Wait, is that a voice? They're coming from the walls. It's probably my friends, or it sounds like a ghost. If you know me, I love a sentient house story like nobody's business, so I have to say it's coming from the walls. I hate this. I'm going to find somewhere I feel safe. I'm going back to the library, the dining room, or the gardens. Now, usually I would say always the library, because books, you know, that's where I should go. But actually I don't think hiding in a library is a safe place to go at all. I feel like in a library there's going to be a lot of shelves that mysterious things can hide behind, so I'm actually going to go to the gardens. And maybe I'll pick up a weapon whilst I'm at it. I've always been handy with a fireplace poker, a tome, or a candelabra. And for this one, I'm going to go with a tome, because I've always been handy with a tome. I definitely know my way around books, and I know that a thick book can do some serious damage. But I'm a Gothtober final girl. I will survive, and it'll be because I killed everyone else, I've had training, or I'll get a team together to help me. So I decided to go with I killed everyone else because that is my favourite final girl plot twist, where they're a final girl not because of the fact that they survived everything, but because of the fact that they were the murderer. So there we go. And there we have it. Those are my prompts. So I need to read a gothic mood read book. I need to read a book with backstabbing or betrayal as a key theme. I need to read a beautiful book. I need to read a book by a BIPOC author. I need to read an LGBTQ+ book. I need to read a book with disability rep. I need to read a book with a sentient house. Read a book with flora, fauna or fungi on the cover. I need to read a heavy book. And I need to read a book with a plot twist. So those are all of my prompts. Yes, that's how you will get your prompts, and the prompt lineup that you get at the end will differ depending on what you've chosen, except for the 3 prompts which are the same for everyone, which is the BIPOC author, LGBT+, and disability book prompts. So thank you so much for joining me for this, and I really hope that you'll be joining us for Gothtober. Please let me know in the comment section down below if you will be joining us for Gothtober, or what is one of your favourite spooky, creepy, gothic-y reads. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be updated every time I have a new video. And you know what they say, onwards and upwards. Excelsior!